Hi, Concord here. So today I'm going to talk about the speaker cables that I'm using on my B&W 800 series. Now, I've been really happy with these cables. They took me by surprise quite a bit because the brand that I'm using, you might get a surprise. Now, it's 16 gauge speaker cable. Now, 16 gauge speaker cable, the copper strand count can range from anywhere probably from 70 to 120, depending on the brand / manufacturer. So I believe this particular brand that I'm using, it's around about 100. I can't definitively confirm that. It looks to be around about 100. Again, that could be wrong. However, since it's only 16 gauge speaker cable, I ended up cutting 6 lengths to 2.5 meters, and I've used 3 on each speaker. So it gives me around a strand count of around about 300, and that's more than enough for a 2.5 meter length. I've been really happy with them. The sound is dynamic. The soundstage is wide. My wife actually thinks it's lacking a little bit of detail. I thought it was still there, and that's the thing about sound, it's subjective. I will be using this speaker cable for some time. Now, this speaker cable is discontinued. You cannot get it anymore. It was made in the early 2000s because this brand, some people cannot stand this brand, or they think it's overpriced, not very good, and are you ready for this? You ready? Monster cable, and it's THX certified cable. Now, this is when THX was still with George Lucas, or under that Lucasfilm umbrella, I believe, because later THX got purchased by Creative Technology. Now, you might have heard of Creative Technology. They make sound cards, they make other computer parts. Now, THX is now owned by them. But this is when THX was owned by Lucas Technology, and I believe they were still doing certifications on movies. You might have seen some DVDs that were THX certified and so forth. And if you notice now, you don't actually see much THX certified movies. You still get some equipment, definitely with sound cards and motherboards and so forth. But in terms in the movie industry, you don't see it that much. And even on HiFi equipment, it's starting to become few and far between. It is a certification, but look, this speaker cable, I purchased it some time ago, and it's been sitting in my garage. So basically, I got 3 separate copper cables and joined them together, and I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it. The sound that it gives me is fantastic. Now, if I was doing a long run to about 15 meters, 20 meters to my surround backs, I would use a strand count of around 400, so I don't get any signal degradation. For longer runs, yes, I would. But this is only 2.5 meters, and I'm really happy with the sound that it gives me to my B&W 800 series. Now, I don't like to think that my gear is... I like to think it's pretty good. I've got Macintosh Pre and a Macintosh Power Amp, and it's going to my B&W 800 series, which is the 800 series, a handmade in England. I'm really happy with this sound. I'm not going to go out and spend $10,000 on speaker cables. I'm just not. Not that I'm against that, but I'm not. I just cannot justify it. I'm really happy with this. I have heard cable from $5,000 up. This cable's doing the job for me, and I'm really happy with it, so I'm going to stick with it. Now, I know I might well surmise that I'm using Monster cable, but anyway, let me know your thoughts. If you're going to leave a comment, please leave it constructive. Let's not get nasty. Sound is subjective. It's there to be enjoyed, and enjoy your music, enjoy your movies. And I will mention, look, I'm quite active on Instagram. I actually post quite a bit on there, more than I do on YouTube. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, you're more than welcome. And that's it from me. Thanks for watching.